Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
Presidential savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable ice anytime with this GE Opal Ice Maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barca Lounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com.
Become a new Strive school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become...
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it, I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Grand Island, Nebraska for the Heartland Hoops Classic pre-show tonight from Grand Island Central Catholic as we bring you a top 5 national matchup between the Sunrise Christian Academy Buffaloes and the Link Academy Tigers. My name is Eric Algan. Mike Sauter is with me, and for those of you in the state of Nebraska, Mike needs no introduction. I'm just trying to get Mike through the night. That's what I'm doing here tonight.
You're going to carry me.
All right, we'll do what we can because we don't get to see these types of guys in the state very often. Mike, we are excited. This is a big crowd. They were a couple of teams, high school teams from Nebraska that were waiting at the gate for you, actually, when you first got here.
No, they were waiting. They were waiting to get in to see this game. There's should be a lot of oohs and ahs you hear from the stands, that's for sure. It is we're blessed to watch this tonight. Very fortunate to be able to watch this in Grand Island, Nebraska, of all places, right? Like, come on. Like, this is super cool. The gym is packed. There's probably it's definitely pretty much standing room only at this point. Little pockets of seats, but no one's going to make anyone scoot in or anything. So pretty excited. Pretty exciting for this matchup. Not a lot of love lost here. I talked to Luke Barnwell before the game. He's like, no, like, we're good. Like, there's no, like, we play in our league. They're the new guy. Link's trying to be Sunrise right now.
Right.
So that's exactly what it is. And they got a talented squad too. Both of them do.
Trying to be Sunrise, trying to be an IMG, trying to be a Montverde. Yeah. They're the new kids on the block.
Yeah, they definitely are. They've been around, but not at this level. Not at this level at all, to be honest with you. So should be pretty exciting.
So we are getting ready for Sunrise and Link coming up tonight. So we have got the national anthem. We'll get the starting lineups for you as well. I want to tell you just a little bit about our broadcast tonight. It is Strive TV. We are a company that works with high schools across the Midwest on live streaming and new media education. And tonight, outside of me and Mike and Roger, we call him Rambo, he's our director tonight. The rest of your production is all high school student run. So we've got the national anthem. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back for intros and the tip right after this.
Drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Senior number 23, Jordan Walsh. And 8'6", senior number 32, Terrace Reed Jr. Ladies and coaches to the line for Luke Smith and Jake White, along with Devon Smith, and the head coach from Lincoln Academy is Rodney Perry. And now, here's the starting lineup. They come in with a 21-1 record. Ranked number 1 in the nation. Sunrise, Beckett, and Carey Buffalo. A 6'7" senior, number 1, Brady Dick. A 6'4" senior, number 3, Kellen Hunter. A 6'7" junior, number 5, Scotty Middleton. A 6'10" senior, number 21, Cameron Torres. And a 6'9" senior, number 25, Mark Mitchell. This is the coach of the Lobos, Real Navarro, Mr. Mixer, Brendan Proctor, Director of Basketball Operations, James Daniel, and the head coach of Sunrise Christian Academy is Luke Barnwell.
So your starting lineups again for Link. They'll go with Omaha Ballou, Trey Green, Julian Phillips, Jordan Walsh, Terrace Reed Jr. For Sunrise Christian Academy, Grady Dick, Dylan Hunter, Scotty Middleton, Cameron Corhen, and Mark Mitchell. Mike, we are just about ready for a fantastic matchup on the plains of the Midwest.
There is a lot of energy in this building. You know, last year Sunrise played Oak Hill on this Friday night, and there was not near the intensity feeling in the gym as there is tonight.
Right.
You know, you have 3 5-stars taking the court right now. That's never happened, I don't think, in the state of Nebraska, high school-wise, for sure. Feel very strong about saying that one.
Yes,
so.
Very confident. You could probably say that most of the Husker games probably wouldn't have had 3 5-stars on the floor at the same time.
Odds aren't very good.
Terrace Reed and Corhorn up for the circle jump, and we are underway from Grand Island Central Catholic High School, and a play at the rim right out of the gate.
Going for that lob right away.
We were going to make sure everybody was awake here in the Sater Dome, as they call it.
If that would have went in, we would have been off to a good start.
In the corner, the 3 falls around for Scotty Middleton. And Mike, we could go up and down the list for offers, signees for both sides.
Scott,
we got one right out. Terrace Reed pulls one off the rim and throws it back down quickly.
I think I'm just gonna watch now. Middleton is from Miami, Florida. Has offers from Xavier, A&M, Pitt, Nebraska, K-State, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, a few others too. So
that's Grady Dick with a follow-away 3.
It didn't go. Grady in their league, in the NBIC, which Sunrise was the league champions of. Oh, big three.
That's Jordan Walsh with a step back in transition. Yeah. We're going to have to just keep rolling
with
the
stories
just rolling,
tonight. Yeah. So Grady shot 42% from three in their league, and they were 9-1 in the league, won the league, the toughest basketball conference in the country. No question about that. Ooh.
Tough play. Maybe a little far underneath there. Mark Mitchell gets the finish.
That's something where there just isn't the under the basket stuff. You're just not going to have that. There isn't a line in like college basketball.
On the near side, that's Jordan Walsh. And up and around. You're not going to see any zone here tonight,
Yeah, no,
Mike.
This is straight man. Thank goodness.
But there's a turnover. Up top, little pressure from Dick. Forces the errant pass. First turnover of the game.
Again, some intensity here. I like it. Normally, these teams are used to playing in front of dry environments. Not a lot of yelling and hooting and hollering and stuff. They're just used to that.
Right.
That's kind of what this is, but it does have a bigger feel to it. I think there'll be more cheering and stuff after dunks or threes.
From the right wing, Corhen misfires, and here comes Link out of Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, Corhen from Dallas, committed to Florida State. Oh, big three.
Pull it up that time. Trey Green living up to the name.
Yeah.
And it's an 8-5 start for Link.
Couple threes, couple missed threes.
One massive putback dunk.
Massive dunk. We got the Link guys right next to us, so that's clapping, which is great.
Awesome.
Mark Mitchell, turnover.
And that is going to be taken away.
Sorry, Scotty Middleton with the turnover.
Yep.
Mitchell was right there. So people that know or pay attention, Grady Dick, Mark Mitchell both played. Grady's from Wichita, Mark's from Kansas City, both played for KC Run GMC, so they are very familiar with each other. They played together on the summer AAU circuit for KC Run GMC on the Under Armour circuit, and Mark was a little hurt this summer, didn't play the whole summer, had a back issue, but obviously healthy. Wow.
Grady Dick with a nice take. He will head off to KU.
Yeah, 5-star
fall.
Grady Dick headed to KU. I've seen Grady play a ton in my life, and such a great kid. He's a phenomenal human. Great kid. KU got a really good kid in him, and he took a visit up to Nebraska as well, and other places. I was actually talking to his dad before the game, and said he really liked the plan that they had at Nebraska for Grady, but obviously it's tough to turn down KU, especially when you're a Kansas kid.
Right. We're going to get a jump ball on that scramble. Both coaches appreciating the effort. Rodney Perry in his first season as the head coach for Link Academy.
Yeah, bringing in a whole, obviously, new style of basketball to Link for sure, which is good. I mean, definitely a good thing.
Mentioned the atmosphere last year. I remember Mike, in the state of Nebraska anyway, there was a lot of questions. What was
a dunk.
What were mask policies, anything like that going to be like, right? And so that was this was the first event in the state that had not much of a restriction.
Right.
So that was this is much different feel this year.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feel. The pace is great. Both coaches have to be pretty happy with the pace.
Layden Blocker checking in for Sunrise, and Damian Mayo in for Link.
In Sunrise's in conference play, their 9-1 record conference play, Mark Mitchell averaged 17.3 points and 7.5 rebounds a game. That's pretty impressive. He was the team's second leading scorer behind Grady Dick at 17.5, so they both averaged 17. So they're their two key scorers, main scorers for sure.
Julian Phillips with the foul there. Mike, talk a little bit more about the league that these guys are in for Sunrise. It is the top of the top as far as the programs across the country.
Yeah, it's La Luminaire, Oak Hill, it's not even close, right? Oak Hill, Wasatch, IMG, Montverde, Bishop Walsh, La Luminaire, like I said, Legacy Prep, another team in their league. So it was a league that was put together last year during COVID. They just kind of put the league together. They all got together and just did it. Well, they turned it into something this year. That's going to be another, no, thought it was going to be a dunk, but no, follow.
Follow and back. That's Scotty Middleton with 4 straight.
Sunrise on an 8-0 run here. Kind of need a bucket here if you're Link for sure.
Couple of threes and a putback dunk. The 8 points for Link Academy right now.
Nope. Thought that was a turnover. Guess not.
Jordan Ross. Akpara, that's Felix Akpara into the game for Link. And Bobby Clintman in for Sunrise. Nice fadeaway, beautiful job by Jordan Walsh. 5 points for Jordan here in the first quarter and a needed bucket for Link.
Yeah, Jay Wall, as he goes by, has visited, I know for those in Nebraska, he's visited Nebraska. Same with Omaha Blue, has visited Nebraska. So connection there, kind of a MoCan connection, actually. So MoCan out of Kansas City, EYBL AAU team. So
Reed Jr. back into the game for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not going to go too deep on the benches tonight unless this gets a little out of hand. I think it's, you go about 7 deep and then you're probably good.
Mayo with it all the way baseline. Long pass into the corner for Julian Norris. Julian's listed at 6'3", and he looks out there like he's about 5'8", Mike. That is a beautiful move by Mayo.
That was fantastic.
Mayo 6'2".
Yeah. Looks like he's 5'11" compared to everybody else, but
the ball movement good. The
man,
shot
he
by
just fires
three
that thing. That is unbelievable.
No hesitation.
That is it's such a quick release too. Not many kids can get that off that quick, especially with a defender right there. It's pretty great. Mayo with a nice pass. Wow.
And they do get the timeout in that far corner, so a nice heads-up play there by Jordan Ross.
I'm guessing Mayo's Euro step that we saw two possessions ago won't be the first time we'll see a Euro step tonight either.
It's a 30-second timeout, so let's stay here. Mike, let's talk a little bit about, because this is just the pregame, if you will, for tomorrow's festivities. It is turned into, the Heartland Hoops Classic has really turned into a must-see event. Tino Martinez is the head coach of the Grand Island Central Catholic boys team, and he's been the organizer of this event. And this, I think, is year 12 or 13.
Right? I think it's 12.
And every year it's gotten a little better. And last year, man, we were spoiled. The state of Nebraska, Bellevue West, Millard North, Oak Hill Academy, and these Sunrise Christian Buffaloes. In the state of Nebraska, that was probably as good as we're going to see for quite a while.
You're not going to see that very often. With two Nebraska teams able to play with, right? Like there was not a ton of drop off, right? From both of those teams. So tomorrow starts at 8 a.m. is the first game.
Yes,
we'll be there.
Ashland Greenwood taking on Grand Island Northwest.
Yeah, first game. I know Ashland Greenwood is staying in town tonight. Obviously, you're not going to leave at like 4 in the morning. So pretty good idea. I know Sunrise, they had their game canceled tomorrow. Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln backed out. A nice tip. That was good, great defensive play. That's
really good. A foul on the floor, but a good steal there by Clinton.
Maybe finish that thought is. Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln backed out of that game. They said that it was a state association thing in the state of Iowa. But they also did lose Josh Dix a couple weeks ago to a pretty severe leg injury. And they, it stinks that, Sunrise doesn't get to play the extra game, but they did just finish the league. It'd be tough to maybe come back from tonight if you win or lose this one. It's just, it stinks because it would be cool for the bigger crowd to see everybody. But,
right.
you know,
and I
at the same time, winning by whatever it would have been,
right,
probably doesn't do anybody any good.
And at the same time, I know there was a lot of talk. Well, can we replace Abraham Lincoln then? And that was such a short turnaround.
The state of Nebraska. There was a few conversations about maybe moving Omaha West Side in to play Sunrise and changing the schedules. But in the state, you can't change schedules once they're set because there's a wild card point system.
Yep.
So that's just a state rule. I know in Iowa you can do that because they don't have a wild card point thing. They can just change schedules if they want to and move stuff around. They're not able to do that in Nebraska. So that's why there's kind of – they moved every game up, or the last 2 games up. So
means we get out of here a little earlier.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Link will play Wasatch tomorrow night at 7?
That'll be the nightcap. Yep,
yeah.
7:30.
Well, it's
somewhere
scheduled for 7.
Yep.
Let's kind of.
Well, there's a scheduled break in the day too, so we might be on schedule by the end.
Yeah, but it isn't that big of a break.
Right. Baseline drive for Mayo.
Mayo can really handle that thing.
He sure can. The shot
really
didn't fall though for Okpara, and the rebound goes to Sunrise.
Mayo wasn't kind of a on the radar conversation guy coming into this game, but he's been pretty impressive tonight.
And for these two teams, you mentioned these guys play in a variety of arenas. They're used to small gyms without many people, and they're used to huge arenas with plenty of people. So we're going to see a bigger arena tomorrow. So it'll be just fun, that overnight turnaround for Link tomorrow as they take on Wasatch.
Mayo, just a 2022 guard from Chaminade in St. Louis. So, I mean, it's a 3-star guard. He makes some plays. He can really handle the ball.
A
step back 3, and he got fouled.
Great move that time by Walsh, and he will get 3 free throws for the effort.
Yeah, that was a great step back. He's a good, nice player, really nice player.
Final 24 seconds. Shot clock goes off. Mike, shot clock
Yeah, there's
goes
a shot
off.
clock here. Yeah.
Now, for 90% of the people watching us, you're like, well, duh.
Yeah.
State of Nebraska does not have a shot clock in high school, so this is the exception to the rule playing here tonight.
Definitely is the exception to the rule, that's for sure. Missed that first one.
And we got a step, and we're going to shoot another one.
A third.
Yep.
Yeah. Missed both of them, right? No, these Daktronics scoreboards here are pretty nice.
Pretty cool. Yeah, they are
They're
sweet.
Very nice. Brand new for this gym, January.
Yep.
January. So they're definitely new. They look really good.
One final possession for Sunrise here in the first quarter. Going to work is Blocker. Back to the top for Clintman. Yes.
Oh, big 3. Huge.
Bobby Clintman with the 3 there. And Walsh, will that count? No, waved it off right away. And at the end of one, it is Sunrise Christian Academy 21 and Link Academy 13.
Yeah, that 3 by Clintman there was pretty gigantic. I feel like that you just have all the momentum now if you're Sunrise. You really started a little bit slow. Now you come back out of this quarter, you have every ounce of momentum. You're Link hasn't lost all year. Have they been down by 8? All of those things.
21-13, a quick commercial break. We'll come right back to Grand Island, Nebraska after this.
Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. Shop our entire inventory from the comfort of your home. Select a vehicle, create your deal, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle to you. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at DinsdaleAuto.net.
Savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable ice anytime with this GE Opal Ice Maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barca Lounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing Purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com.
21-13 Sunrise Christian Academy leading Link Academy here in Grand Island. It's the pre-show for the Heartland Hoops Classic. Thanks for joining us on Strive TV tonight.
You call it pre-show. I'm going to call it the show.
Okay, I'll go with that.
This is the show.
This is the show. This is the show that is before tomorrow. How about that? Fair enough. Fair enough. Trey Green and the Lions of Link.
For basketball heads like me, this is the show. This is the show. Yeah.
And Sunrise comes out with the trap on the side and forces the second timeout by Link here in the first half.
Yeah, very quickly before, during this timeout, we got a little bit of time. At halftime, we'll be joined by Eric Bossi from 24/7 Sports, the national basketball writer, is in at Grand Island Central Catholic. I bet he thought he'd never be here. But he will come up and join us at half to have a really good conversation about both these teams, maybe basketball as a whole. I've known Bossi for a while, and he's a great dude, does a tremendous job. So covers, all these guys all the time. So he's it'll be a treat. It's a treat to just have him in the gym, but to have him come up and chat will be kind of fun.
It will be awesome and a treat to have so many viewers. I know we had some people from Sunrise coming up wondering, hey, is the stream on yet? Because 35, 40 minutes before tip-off, people were trying to log on and watch. So thanks to those of you who have gotten on here tonight as Walsh takes it to the rim and will end up with drawing a foul on Sunrise, and they're going to call it against Blocker, his first and the team's fourth.
There haven't been a lot, there isn't a lot of fouling. They're kind of letting them play. They're also they're playing without fouling, too.
Right, that helps.
Walsh on that nice screen.
Nice.
Oh, we got to finish that.
Didn't quite get it, though, at the rim, and here come the Buffaloes.
That was a great slob play, sideline out of bounds play. Or, I'm sorry, baseline out of bounds play, blob play. It was great. It's fantastic.
Into the middle. Dick comes away with a steal, and now up ahead for Blocker.
He gave a look to that sideline.
He sure did.
We're here. We're the number one team. Yeah, he reached in.
Sunrise defense has really got its teeth into Link right now. A 10-point lead here. Forced a timeout right away. A couple of turnovers up top.
Sunrise isn't as big, like height-wise, big as Link, but they're definitely as long, if not longer, for sure.
It's Trey Green with it for the Lions. The pull-up rattles home. 5 points for Green in the game.
Blocker has really good lateral quickness to him. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Makes him a good defender. Wow, maybe should have been a little bit of a foul there, but Sunrise definitely, I think, is probably the crowd favorite if there is such a thing. One location. A little bit closer. Oh, wow, tough shot. Martin Mitchell
with 8 points. And if there's general fans here tonight that would have seen anybody last year, it would have been Sunrise.
And Sunrise has been here for, I think, 5 years in a row. So that, they just kind of have this now built-in thing.
And now Sunrise is in full pedal.
Yeah, another timeout.
Yep, full timeout taken by Link. We're going to step aside as well. 27-15. We'll come back to Grand Island after this.
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
A Strive School. Become a new Strive School. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive School. Become a new Strive School. Join a community of educators and students.
6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Sunrise leading Link 27-15. The show for the Heartland Hoops Classic. The rest of the show starts tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And a reminder that your pay-per-view that you subscribe for tomorrow gets you access to all 7 games. So it's not a pay per game tomorrow. You get access to every game coming up tomorrow. This game tonight is a standalone fee, so tomorrow is separate, but you get all 7 games coming up tomorrow.
This game tonight is pretty good. He's going to shoot that,
He's going to shoot that, and it's going to be just a bit
I'm fine
off.
with that. A dude that shoots 42% from 3, you can shoot whenever you want from 3. Go for it.
Well, I think he's 2 for 4 right now, maybe 2 for 5 at worst. Tough rebound there, pulled down.
No call under the basket. Oh, wow, great
Akpara.
defensive play. Holy cow.
And knocked out then by Jorge.
That was fantastic. Just the ability to kind of slip him. Kind of thought he was had him on his hip, and he just kind of pulled the chair out a little bit. It's good defense. Oh,
and a finish over the top there.
See, that is
Akpara.
That is not over the back. And first of all, over the back is not a basketball play.
It's not
a rule. It's not a call. And for fans and parents that yell that all the time, it's a little bit annoying. That wasn't. That was just like, hey, I got off the ground quicker than you and jumped higher.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that play. That's why they didn't call it.
Well said, Mike. I totally agree.
Officials, he's shooting that. Yep. Nope.
Oh, the second time around. Got him up in the air, did Dick that time.
That is some high basketball IQ right there.
Knew that Phillips was jumping at everything there and got him on the second time around, and now Dick will go to the line for 3 free throws.
It's a very high basketball IQ play by Grady Dick. Not surprised with him.
First trip to the foul line for Grady tonight. 5 points so far.
He's going to have 3 of them, too. 71% free throw shooter in the league. And there you go. Missed the first. Watch, he'll make the second. That's his 71%.
Shot there of Coach Luke Barnwell, the head coach for Sunrise.
Done a tremendous job at Sunrise. He really has. He's really – Sunrise has always kind of been good, but I'm saying just the ability to move it into what he's done, he's done a tremendous job.
Klintman and Mayo both in for their respective squads, and Dick goes 2 for 3.
There you go. That's right at the 70% mark. That's what he shot in the league. Shot 71% in IBC.
Walsh, ooh, man, that was a good kick save. That was a great kick save by Klintman, because that was about to be a two-handed flush from the left side.
A little bit of momentum. They're only down 12.
Feels
Link,
more at more.
Yeah, Link, they got to feel kind of okay with what's going on here. 5 count,
Walsh on the far side gets a new play set from Coach Rodney Perry, and now they'll get it back to Trey Green.
Hey, look, there's actually shot clocks that are installed. They didn't have to bring them in for this game. There's actually real ones here, which is something new in Nebraska. We didn't play with the shot clocks. So he should. Yep.
Pull it up from Green.
Hey, second time works.
Yep. I mean, if Mike's got to tell you to shoot it, you should probably shoot it. I don't know if Trey heard you from up here.
Trey Green, again, Nate Loser, Nebraska's assistant coach in the building. He has offers from Nebraska, Iowa State, Kansas, Oklahoma State. He's visited Nebraska. So
Dick gets a quick shot off, but it will not fall. The rebound for Akpara. Here comes Green. Now baseline.
Ooh, got a charge.
Mayo, and we got a charge.
It's a great play. Great defense. That was a fantastic defensive play by Klintman.
Yep, Bobby Klintman.
He just got to the spot quick. I mean, it's just anticipation. That's just really well-coached defense right there. That's exactly what that is.
You know, the thing that strikes me, again, Mike, we watch a ton of Nebraska basketball. You see a lot more of the national stuff than what I do, but everybody on the floor so fluid in the movements in whatever it is they're doing, sliding down the lane, going up for rebounds.
It was a great
quick
horn
shot
set, by the way. I mean, he didn't make the shot, but it was a great play call.
Green gets into the lane, got a little extra contact and made it anyway. 6 points in the quarter, 6 of his team's 8. Green trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, only down 7. Like I said, it was 12, but it felt like it could have been 20, and it's not. So, almost took an elbow to the face there. If he would have sold it, he might have got it. Man, he gets that thing off.
Dick from the corner steps in and pulls up for 2.
Such a pure shot. He's going to have a tremendous career at KU.
9 points for Grady Dick, and back to a 9-point lead for Sunrise.
First time I saw Grady Dick, he was a freshman in high school. It was, I guess the summer between his freshman and sophomore year of high school, and you could see it then. Just he wasn't nearly as physically mature as he is now, right? But you could even see it then. I mean, it gets it from his mom. No, his mom was a tremendous basketball player. So she played professionally, and he gets his height from her. I'll say that. Walsh wide open.
Walsh tries to dump it down low.
Should have shot it.
Was the right idea.
Take the shot. Maybe
You're
even
8
take
feet
the
away.
3.
Yeah.
Maybe even take the 3. Don't get too cute. Just make the easy play. Sometimes basketball, just make the easy play.
That's the difference between 31 and 22 right now, is the easy play.
Yeah, I mean, Sunrise is making the easy play. Now, they've turned it over a little bit here, but they missed some shots. But kind of want to see Mitchell see if he can take anybody off the dribble. There hasn't been a lot of off the dribble stuff. It's been a lot of sets. There hasn't been any one-on-one play, which you don't expect with these two high-level, teams. You're just not going to get a bunch of one-on-one chances. Both are very good defensively, too.
Blue with the steal there. Great defense for the Lions. And now along the baseline is Reed, and he steps back with that one. Shows off the touch.
It's a nice shot. It's a 15-foot shot. It's a big guy. You got to be able to. Basketball nowadays, you got to be able to step out and hit some shots like that. Again, halftime, Eric Bossy, stay with us. Eric Bossy from 24/7 Sports, a national basketball writer, will be up here to join us at some point at halftime. Wow.
Dick steps back, can't get the 18-footer though. The rebound for Ross. Here comes Jordan Ross. Leaves it in the corner up top.
Big
Reed,
shot.
got it.
Big shot. 5 straight for him. It's huge. Hit that 15-footer and then ability to step out and hit that. Like I said, Link is in it. Right back in.
Force the timeout, and it's a 30-second timeout taken by Sunrise Christian. So, like we said, coming up tomorrow, 7 games now on the schedule with the aforementioned game for Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln. They were unable to fulfill the obligation there. Schedules tried. Schedules ultimately on such short notice were unable to make happen. So Sunrise Christian Academy, this is their only game here tonight for the weekend here in Grand Island. We will see Link Academy tomorrow take on Wasatch Academy out of Utah. That will be the nightcap tomorrow night, 7:15, 7:30, somewhere in there. Same link that you're watching right now, strive.tv/HHC.
Terrace Reed, I mean, he's going to Michigan. Juwan Howard's going to love him. I mean, he kind of looks like Juwan Howard.
Right? Yeah. Looks like a Michigan man.
Yeah,
anyway.
plays just like he's 6'10". Juwan with maybe a little longer than thicker. Reed is a little thicker, but like his ability to step out and shoot, and he's going to love him. You don't pick that ball up there. You just don't. You can't do that.
And a steal. And then taken right back. And now a 2-on-1 behind the back. And it's to Dick for the flush. What a pass from Blocker.
Little nifty-difty there from Blocker. And that behind the back pass. That was about as in rhythm as it gets. Gosh, great defense. Great off-ball defense. I mean, that was great defense.
Ross gets it. 10 on the clock. To Walsh at the top. 4 seconds to shoot. Now 3. Walsh going to spot it up and hit it.
Just beat the shot clock right there. Great play.
First points of the second quarter for Jordan Walsh.
It's only
33-30.
game. And that was a 2-for-1 situation, and they got that. It's totally going to work.
And now a 3 from the near wing. That would have been a big answer there for Corhen, and instead it goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to Link, where it will be the Lions basketball. 30 on the shot clock and 38 on the game clock. So that'll bring Trey Green back in.
That wasn't a bad shot. I mean, Sunrise, they wanted to go quick there because they wanted the ball back.
Yep.
Because the 30-second shot clock. Link did the same thing. That's strategy with a shot clock. Imagine that.
Yep.
You know, everyone
Coming
says
soon
shot
to
clock takes strategy away. No, it adds a ton more, especially in late quarter and half and game situations. Reed is just, man, getting the ball.
Now Reed squares up, going to work, muscles his way all the way to the rim, but not a great finish at the rim, and now we're going to get out of bounds off of Link. We got a little tussle down there between Walsh and Blocker.
I don't know how you don't call that. He literally grabbed his arm and pulled him down.
I mean, that's take down 2 points, right?
Yeah, that was a wrestling move.
So final 11 seconds for Sunrise here in
See
this.
if they can get Grady Dick on maybe set 1 or 2 screens here. Maybe can't do a horns play. They're definitely going to do something here. He's got to bring it up a little quicker. Yep, there it goes. Corner?
Drive at Dick, and then all the way goes Blocker. What a nice finish.
Blocker sure does love talking to the bench.
Yeah, he's got a little something every time. 35-30 is your halftime score. Well done by both these squads, and Mike and I have a special guest coming up soon.
We'll take a break.
Standing
first,
right behind you, Mike.
Oh,
yeah,
right, cool.
We are going to take a break. We'll come back with more.
Eric Bossy from 24/7 Sports will be with us right after this break.
We'll come back. Join us in Grand Island.
Shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive school.
Get presidential savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable ice anytime with this GE Opal ice maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barca Lounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com. Get
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Become a new Strive school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive school.
We are back here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. Sunrise Christian leads Link Academy 35-30 at the half. Joining me, Mike Sauter here, we'd kicked Eric Allgood out, and we brought a much better Eric that knows more about the players on the court and basketball in general. Eric Bossy from 24/7 Sports. Bossy, I'm guessing this is your first time in the Grand Island Central Catholic High School gym.
It is my first time in the Grand Island Central Catholic gym, but it's for a good reason here.
Yeah.
You know, number 1 versus number 2. Who would have thought it would be in the middle of Nebraska, right?
Yeah, in a Class C1, which for those in Nebraska, it's like the third highest level of state competition as far as size of schools. So having it in this high school gym, kind of a treat. I mean, the new scoreboards look fantastic, but not a lot of schools have that. Anyway, thanks for coming out. I mean, it's always great to have you here. What were your impressions, of the first half? Let's start there.
Yeah, I A little 35-30 Sunrise. I was expecting it. It's not like it's a super high scoring game, but I really thought it was going to be kind of more of a knockdown drag out. I know how heavily each of these teams scout each other. They both like to run a lot of sets, and just this much talent, this much size, this much athleticism out there. Sunrise built a 27-15 lead about 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, and I think they were a made open look from 3 or 2 away from blowing the lid off this thing.
Right.
But Trey Green, junior point guard for Link, I thought was huge for them.
Right.
He had a couple pull-up jump shots and really steadied them. And then Terrace Reed and Jordan Walsh, Reed going to Michigan, Walsh, their McDonald's All-American, going to Arkansas, each hit a 3, which isn't really what you usually expect for them. And here we are, 35-30. We've got a game.
Reed is let's talk about players now, right? Like, Reed Juwan Howard's going to love him.
Yeah, he's a Big Ten post player. He's big, thick, strong. He knows how to operate in the post. He's not like a crazy athlete or anything like that, but he's skilled, and he has that element now that you need out of big guys where he can step out and space the floor a little bit facing. He's not going to do it too much, but it's something you have to account for. So you can do some pick and pop things with him, and you can't just dive down on the coverage. So, Juwan Howard is certainly salivating over getting him.
And another guy that I thought had a really great first half, we were talking before we came back, is Mayo was fantastic, but he's just kind of stuck with transfer portals and not a whole lot going on recruiting-wise because of stuff like that.
Yeah, Damian Mayo, he's a 6'2" combo guard for Link, senior from St. Louis. He was a high school teammate at Chaminade with Terrace Reed before they both transferred down to Link. He's just a glue guy. He's a gritty guy. He steadies things. They had a few turnover problems, and he got right in some guy's face. And it was like, no, I'm not going to accept this. You're not going to accept this. And they started taking care of the ball, and him and Green with his pull-up jump shots, I thought they really injected some life into some things and kind of slowed down all the success that Sunrise was having.
What is Grady Dick, what's that going to look like at Kansas? Because it looks similar. I mean, his shot's super quick. His release is quick. What is that going to look like at KU playing for Bill Self?
I think what people have seen, and if anyone has watched Grady Dick this year with Sunrise, it's going to look a lot like what you're seeing. He's shot the ball a little bit better this high school season than he has in the past from deep. He's got a pretty release, great elevation off the floor, but he's been more of a scorer than like a pure shooter. He can really boogie with the basketball. He can put it on the floor. That's one of the things that I think Bill Self likes about him most is he can put it on the floor and make plays for others. But when he's shooting the ball like he has this season, it's a load. And, we were talking before we went on camera, a couple of open looks from him that normally go down, and we might be talking a whole lot different than the 35-30
It wouldn't have been a 12-point game in the second quarter. It would have been about a 20, 25.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been a totally different ball game. How big momentum coming out? Maybe the last couple of questions here. Momentum coming out. The big shot at the end of the half. It felt like Sunrise needed something good going into the half.
Yeah, Layden Blocker, 4-star junior, breaks down the defense and gets in and gets a tough.
By the way, he loves looking at. There must be something there because every single play he's made, he's looking at the Link bench like.
Yeah, there's a
little intensity here.
Yeah, there's intensity. Yeah. You've got, these guys all know each other from summer ball. You've got some of the Link guys come from one summer program. Yes. Some of the Sunrise guys come from competing summer programs. So you've got.
I said it in the first day. I said both of them in the first day.
Yeah, you've got a Mocan thing with Link with Sunrise. You've got a little bit of Brad Beal with Layden Blocker, and they've got an intense rivalry with Mocan in the UIBL. Yeah. And then you've also with Mark Mitchell and Grady Dick. You've got a couple of KC Run GMC guys. And they're an Under Armour team, but the Kansas City, Mocan and Run GMC both being there. It's there's a lot of storylines to this that as you keep peeling back, it's more and more.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
thanks
you
for
guys
coming
having
up
me
and
on.
talking.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a blast up here.
Yeah, thank you so much for making the trip to Grand Island, Nebraska.
Thank you.
Drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net. Just shop.
School. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive school.
Savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable ice anytime with this GE Opal Ice Maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barcalounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com. Get presidential savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable.
Drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
Welcome back to Grand Island, Nebraska for the Heartland Hoops Classic, the show. Tomorrow, the rest of the show. Sunrise leading Link tonight. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3, what depends which publication you like to look at the
they're
most.
Top 5 teams. Sunrise is the unanimous #1 team right now. Link is either 2, 3, 4, depending on where you're looking.
First half scoring for Sunrise, they were led by Grady Dick with 11 points. 10 for Mark Mitchell, 7 for Scotty Middleton, 4 for Layden Blocker, including that fantastic basket right at the end of the first half.
That's great.
And a 3 from Bobby Klintman. For Link, they were led with Trey Green and Jordan Walsh. Each had 9, 7 for Terrace Reed Jr., 2 apiece for Felix Okpara and Damian Mayo. Mike, what are you looking for here in the second half?
Yeah, I want to see, Sunrise ball. I want to see if they can build on that momentum that they just had. That was a huge bucket, I think, at the half. Both teams are playing great. There's no one-on-one play. There's none of that. This is like pure basketball. This is college basketball. This is what college basketball is. Man-to-man, not a lot of zone. Well, there's been no zone.
The zone has been a zone trap for Sunrise, and that's it.
I mean, jeez.
Whoa, turnaround real quick. Mark Mitchell.
I'm not sure you want to leave Mark Mitchell like 4 feet open, especially about 6 feet from the basket, because he's likely going to make that. They didn't give him his points on. Oh, there it is, 37 on the scoreboard yet. But big basket coming out. We'll see if they answer.
Walsh for the answer. Too strong, though. An offensive rebound for Reed. Powers his way to the rim, but has it stripped. What defense there. Corhen got in there to knock it free and picks up the loose ball.
Yeah, that's something. Walsh committed to Arkansas. That's a really nice fit. Can really score, slasher score. He'll put on some weight. That'll happen. There's Grady Dick creating. That's what Bossy at halftime, we talked about him just creating for other people, not so much shooting threes all the time, and he's totally done that. It's been fantastic.
He's been kind of controlling things for Sunrise, making the start of the play even if he hasn't shot it.
Yeah, making plays. He's forced a little bit of stuff, but he's making plays for his teammates, and that's where he's at his best.
Meanwhile, Scotty Middleton up to 9 points, and he has just been a smooth operator for the Buffaloes too.
Yeah, I mean, this is – oh, wow, that's a heck of a pass. Oh,
that should count.
Yeah.
Yep, off the glass, then off the block.
That was
Corhead.
That pass was fantastic. The ref had to kind of think about it. I don't think he's used to seeing people jump that quick off the ground or something.
Like that
he definitely had to think about that one
first. What happened?
I don't think he's used to seeing dudes jump that quick.
First basket for Julian Phillips, by the way.
Foul, yep.
And a foul on the far sideline on Bellew.
Yeah, Omaha Bellew, he played at Waukee High last year in Iowa, won a state championship at Iowa. Then Waukee actually split their Waukee High. There's Waukee North and Waukee High now. So there's 2 schools, and it really kind of, they weren't going to, neither one was probably going to win a state championship this year. But so that's why he's at Link, and it makes kind of sense. Makes kind of sense that he were to move on, and obviously playing on a top 5 team in the country. He's a 5-star. Hasn't done much, if anything, tonight, though.
Right. Mark Mitchell grabs an offensive rebound. We'll go to the free throw line for the efforts.
Mitchell, let's see if he can get it going now. I mean, I feel like they're feeding him a little bit. Need to kind of get him involved offensively a little bit more than what they did in the first half.
Almost 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Still no score for Link in the period. And now this.
No, they got 2. I mean, field goal.
Oh, the field goal. Yeah.
That's a travel, maybe.
A lot of contact, and Link ends up with it now.
Yeah,
we're going to get a foul called.
They got one. Felt like it was. Could have been a foul, maybe. Could have been a travel. And then obviously got the foul there. I just said about Mark Mitchell. Oh, they need to get him more involved. He's up to 13 points, right. Game-high 13 points, and basically a half in a minute. Oh, lob play.
Nice. The lob to Reed. That will make a highlight play.
Yeah, just got lost defensively a little bit there.
So a 6-point Sunrise lead, 5.5 to go in the third. And Walsh pokes it free for the steal. Green setting up the offense for Link now. Coach Rodney Perry calls out the set. Walsh gets it to Reed, ISO'd on the block.
Yeah, they're about to. Yeah, he's got to
catch it that deep for Reed, and something good's going to happen for the Lions, I think.
That's the third foul. Yeah, third foul. That feels like a pretty big foul for Corhen. Yeah, for sure.
Cameron Corhen heading to Florida State.
Link's hanging in here, hanging on. Both these teams should be at the GEICO Nationals in the end of March, which is the national tournament. Oh, man, missed them both. Mark Mitchell pulls down a rebound. That's a big rebound. He's playing really well, especially in the second half for first 3 minutes.
The pressure comes from Link, and now a nice feed underneath, and the basket's good. The tough finish for Mark Mitchell.
I was like, normally you see guys throw up the, like the flexing muscles after a play like that. Not Mark Mitchell. That was, he could have got away with that one for sure. That was some strength right there. Just the ability to finish that. He got hammered. His ability to finish that was something. Again, Omaha Blue, no points, couple fouls. Mark Mitchell's kind of putting it on him a little bit right now.
Mitchell was 6 in the quarter, 16 for the game now. The lead is 9 for Sunrise.
We'll talk to the winning coach after this, and if it's Sunrise, I specifically want to ask Coach Barnwell, hey, what was the message to start the third quarter? Was it we want to go inside to Mitchell? Reed with another bucket. He's so good.
I tell you what, he inside of 8 feet, he is so tough.
Pretty hard to stop. He's gonna
hard drive.
Foul play.
They call it on Jordan Walsh. And it'll be 2 free throws coming for Dylan Hunter. Dylan scoreless so far here tonight, but he will head off to Baylor. We saw a kid that was going to Baylor last year in this event. Kendall Brown. Yeah, he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Is he still leading the country in field goal percentage?
He's doing pretty well. Hunter, more of your kind of scorer. Not, he's definitely a wing, not a shooting guard. You don't say shooting guard. It's more of a wing.
Right.
So.
8-point Sunrise lead. Link had it down to 3 there at one point. Walsh gets it to the corner.
Nice.
Mayo
Man,
all the way to the rim. Can't get the finish that time. Boy, he can get to the rim, though, can't he?
Yeah, you know, that's something. Bossy and I talked about him at the half. Ooh. Already traveled maybe. But Bossy and I talked to him. He just is he's caught up, you know, transfer portal. Guys like him, transfer portal stuff. And, again, ability to finish something like that makes him, as Bossy said at half, you know, he's in that kind of mid-major kind of vein, and he just doesn't have a lot going on because of guys like him. You can find them a lot of different places. Guards are hard to find, or easier to find than bigs, obviously. Missed the free throw again. Sunrise having a nice kind of stretch it out here. Feels like they're in control. Can they
but they're only 3 of 7 at the free throw line here in the third.
Not shooting it well.
The lead's still 8. Scotty Middleton checking in for Sunrise.
Middleton, a Miami product, in Miami, Florida. So obviously nationally ranked guys. Here's a little 1-2-2 press. First time we've seen that from Sunrise. See if their length can affect things. Maybe create a turnover, speed up link a little bit. Is their plan?
Reed gets it all the way to the
what
block.
A play!
And never got out of control there. Made his
a little
move.
Shot fake, the up and under.
Beautiful.
That was pretty impressive play.
And a needed bucket there for Link. Now it's time to lock down on the defensive end. Into the lane, that's going to be an offensive foul. Bobby Klintman.
Easy call.
Yep.
Easy call. Again, this is that little bit of foul trouble here. I mean, they're taking him out. They just kept going right to Reed, and that's what I would have done too. But Cohen has, 3 fouls, I believe?
Yep.
Is that right? So, got to be careful here. I would notice that.
And go.
I would
go to
notice
Reed.
he's back, and Coach Perry noticed that. Give it to Reed.
It's a good one there. Blocking foul. Grady Dick tried to step in front of that, but it will send.
Try to pick and roll.
Walsh.
That's the first time we've seen really a kind of pick and roll tonight, which I'm a little surprised by just with the athletes out here. You probably should have seen that more, but they do run some really good stuff.
Seen a lot more of the come up like it's pick and roll, and then you end up sliding off.
Yeah, slip screen. Call that a slip screen, Eric. Just
Not to the hoop,
it.
back outside.
Yeah, I know.
Slip
Yeah,
screen
you
goes
slip.
to the hoop.
Yeah,
Right.
I know.
Yeah, no, I'm talking they
Is that
just
what
slide
you're
out to
talking
the
about?
wing or up top.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I know what a
Hey,
slip
man, I
screen
just was
is.
one. I
Come
was
on.
just saying.
Gee.
I thought I was trying to help you out a little bit if you didn't know.
All right.
I don't know if he's in bounds there. Now here's Link coming out with some pressure, just straight man pressure. Man, he has been so good tonight. Minus that
Gets the
missed layup.
steal,
Nice
gets it right
pass.
back. Oh, Walsh can't finish the dunk, though.
There's only been one dunk. You know, I think most of the crowd here came to see
Uh-oh.
dunks.
Might see another. No, Mayo.
it's
There's the finish from Walsh. And a timeout.
Timeout, Link, or Sunrise.
Sunrise.
With the timeout. Yeah.
Yep. As the 8-point lead is
We
down
just
to
said this
2.
again, like just game of runs.
We are going to step aside as well. We'll come right back to Grand Island in the Heartland Hoops Classic after this.
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking is because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. Shop our entire inventory from the comfort of your home. Select a vehicle, create your deal, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle to you. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net.
2:38 to go here in the third quarter. Sunrise Academy, their lead down to 2, but they have not relinquished the lead throughout the game. 44-42 right now. Eric Algan and Mike Sauter with you from Grand Island Central Catholic High School. The show before tomorrow's show of the Heartland Hoops Classic. 7 games. We begin at 8 a.m. with Grand Island Northwest taking on Ashland Greenwood, and we get to see a guy. I get to see a guy finally in person. I get to watch him on Strive all the time. I get to see Cale Jacobson finally in person again.
Yeah, that's great.
We missed him last year with the injury, but good to see him, and he's been performing very well for the Blue Jays this year. The full court man-to-man. Now trying to trap. Here comes Link. Walsh.
They're speeding him up, that's for sure. Oh, I thought he was going to throw a lob, but nope.
Well, that'll work, though, too. Leighton blocker. He doesn't score a lot, but, boy, he's got 6 points, and they've all been perfectly timed, if you will. Got that one to go to push the lead back to 4.
Maumelle, Arkansas, I believe is how you pronounce it. I might be wrong, but I think it's Maumelle, Arkansas is where his hometown is from.
To Reed on the block.
That's 4.
That's 4 on Corhen.
Can't reach. He's got to know better. You can't reach in that situation because you're 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well,
that's 4.
And it was, I will say this, it was a great job, a great set because Reed ended up with blocker guarding him. And so he had to come down and help out there. It was just too late to do it.
He's got him caught in the switch. Didn't switch it, but.
7 points in the quarter, 14 for the game for Reed right now.
Yeah, they're not taking him out, which is surprising. And they're not taking Corhen out because the 4 fouls is that's a big deal. If he fouls out, I don't know how are you going to stop the post play? Oh, wow.
Down the lane, Mitchell. That was nearly on the rim, and off we go the other way. Here comes Walsh leading it ahead. Tip shot, no good.
We almost had our first tie game in since the beginning of the game. Yeah. Oh, he just lost.
Yeah, I don't know if Grady Dick was actually shooting that.
I maybe agree with our the Link Academy guys who happen to be standing next to us here. Maybe agree with them on how that wasn't a foul. He just kind of lost control, lost balance in the air, I think. So
they do call it on Reed as well, his second. Grady Dick scoreless here so far in the second half. But as Mike has mentioned, he's a 71% free throw shooter on the year.
He'll probably make both these. Well, in their league, he was 70%. I don't know what he is for the year, but in 10 games in the league, he was 71%. I couldn't find and didn't get the other part. Mitchell going to take a little rest, maybe for 144, I'm guessing, the end of the quarter here. They got to get him back in.
That'll be Clintman and Pinedo will be the front court there.
Pinedo, first minutes of the game here. See what he can do. They're just going to need him to play some defense and rebound a little bit here.
Walsh an offensive rebound and backside.
Oh, he called that.
Sure did. Third foul on Walsh, 7th team foul. Player control foul, though, doesn't warrant free throws, but that will be in the bonus for the rest of the way.
Yes.
For Sunrise.
Yeah. This was another kind of heads-up play. He just got in the way enough, sold it enough to get the charge. Big play, though.
Sometimes the sell works better than the actual play.
Right. Good D.
Down the lane.
Oh,
to the backside.
Pinedo, can he get a bucket? No.
No. And now out to Walsh. On the run out. Nothing.
That
Pinedo
might have been.
Climbs the rim. Nothing called.
Something.
And now we get
Gotta be a jump.
ball.
Possession arrow.
Possession arrow points to Link.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go in the third.
Notice here how there's a minute and a half, minute 40 left. Both teams kind of going to the bench here to just give their guys a break so they can play the full 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, which should be a fantastic fourth quarter. Oh, man.
Onto the wing,
Great
Dick.
play.
Did he
And
get the
he tipped
deflection?
it off
He
his
did.
leg. That was fantastic.
Wow. What a play. Grady Dick got it deflected and then threw it off the leg of Jordan Ross and gives it back to Sunrise.
Defensive effort was tremendous. He not only did he tip the ball, he tipped it again off his leg out of bounds when he was going for a run out. That was awesome.
Sunrise brings Mitchell back in.
Yeah, I mean, he sat for
a good minute and a half.
minute and a half on the clock. Yeah.
Yeah, block up, yeah.
Nice. Oh, he's open in the corner, missed him.
Oh, that got me in trouble. Oh, my
Still open in the corner.
He's been open in the corner for
Didn't get a good pass, couldn't get the shot off. Sometimes you got to wait for it. Mitchell way deep. That is going to be a block. And here we go the other way.
That is some serious link right there.
That is way off the top.
Felix
Final
Akpara,
13 seconds.
Akpara making that was a huge block. Huge block in this game. Great play.
Up top, this will be Norris.
Tough shot.
That one was a very difficult one, and that is how we end the third. Sunrise 48, Link 44. 8 more fantastic minutes coming up after this from Grand Island and the Heartland Hoops Classic.
Time with this GE Opal ice maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barca Lounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com.
Shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. Shop our entire inventory from the comfort of your home. Select a vehicle, create your deal, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle to you. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at dinsdaleauto.net. Just shop.
Fourth quarter begins. Wichita Sunrise Academy 48, Link Academy 44. Eric Allgan and Mike Sauter with you tonight from Grand Island Central Catholic High School on the plains of the Midwest. Cool, breezy, little wind out there today, Mike.
It is cold. It's not cool.
Mike was frigid coming in, and I'm like, I don't know. I've been working, so I was all right. I was good with it. We've been treated to some really quality basketball, lots of heads-up plays. And, Mike, our score hasn't exactly skyrocketed after that first quarter when it was 21-13 because both teams are really kind of clamping down on defense right now.
Yeah, both teams defensively the whole game have been tremendous. Their ball on ball pressure has been great. There hasn't been a lot of open looks. They've been tremendous. Two very well coached, high level defensive teams. Man defense is something that can be harder to coach at times.
Sunrise begins with the ball here. Mitchell down, leaves it in the corner. The three from Middleton. Offensive rebound, Clintman. Back to Mitchell and one.
Again on Omaha Blue, not boxing out, not getting the rebound there. That's 3 fouls.
Mitchell up to a game-high 18.
He hasn't had a great night. He's going to sit back down.
So you get the stop on defense if you're Sunrise, and then you get a basket to start.
If he makes this, they're up 7 again. They just haven't been able to It's been 7-2 to 7 to.
It got to 14 for just a little bit there in the second quarter, and then Trey Green happened.
But really, it's been Sunrise has a little bit in that. Oh, he's out. Yep. Barely. A little bit there in the third quarter. It felt like Link was going to take the lead, and when they were only down 2 there for a little bit, but. At no point in this game so far has it felt like Sunrise was going to give up the lead, or they've been in control virtually the entire game. And Link just keeps fighting.
Mitchell goes to work
Another
on the
mismatch.
post.
Yeah, that's nothing you can do with that.
Yeah,
there's nothing you're going to do.
Trey Green's just like, well, don't run me over, please.
Yeah, or
we'll go try it the other end.
Pray he misses somehow.
Yeah,
there's just that mismatch isn't going to work.
And Grady Dick forces the bad pass. Trey Green thought it was deflected by Dick. The officials say no. And back to Sunrise it goes.
Yeah, Klintman in. Mitchell kind of going to a little bit smaller here of a lineup because of the foul trouble from Corhern. So it's something to kind of keep an eye on. Coach Barnwell doing a good job with matchups and getting the right matchups.
Jordan Ross going to be called for the foul there. 9 team fouls, so plenty of free throws coming for Sunrise if they want them probably here in this fourth quarter. This will be a 1-and-1 for Dylan Hunter. Speaking of free throws, just 4 of 9 in the third quarter was Sunrise, so had a chance to extend that lead a little bit, but wasn't meant to be just yet.
Now they have the double-digit lead again. See if they can kind of hold it. You got to feel like Link's going to make another run at this thing, which I'm kind of hoping for, obviously, selfishly.
Oh. And that one is tipped into the front court right to the rim.
Foul, yep.
Goes Julian Phillips, and he'll shoot a pair.
I think he got an ankle here. Middleton, what are they checking his ankle? It looks like, yeah, I think it's an ankle. Thought it may be a cramp the way he kind of came off that quick hopping and stuff, but it looks like they're testing the ankle.
One or two for Phillips. Discounted concessions. I don't think anybody's leaving the gym, though, Mike.
No, I don't. And good luck. You'll be handing that stuff out as people walk out the door. You want a hot dog?
I'm good right now.
There'll be plenty of them.
Yeah. Nice pass, and Mitchell with a flush.
He has been dominant.
Bobby Klintman with that pass, though.
Mitchell looks.
Yeah, he came down weird, didn't he?
Yeah, something's up there.
Reed down the lane. He'll get a foul and an and one.
He's got to come. He's got to get this checked out or something. Now they're down two. Two very much so key players here.
And that one looks more like a cramp. Yep.
Yeah, that's a cramp. Good. I was hoping it looked like it might have been a knee thing.
Right.
The way he was kind of came down on it, but just a cramp. Hopefully see him back in the game.
Akpara in, yeah.
Link, a huge opportunity for them right here. I
Yes.
mean, Mark Mitchell has been dominant in the second half, and he's sitting. Middleton's sitting. Like, it is a huge opportunity.
Little floater. Wow, what a shot by Layden Blocker. This kid's got some game, Mike. This is probably the guy we have talked about the least that has played the most here tonight. But, boy, when called upon, he has performed every time. Down the lane comes Mayo. Got it. It took a little bit, but Damian Mayo with his first point since the first quarter. 4 total now. 8-point Sunrise lead, 5.5 to go, fourth quarter. Dylan Hunter with his dribble.
Oh, man. He could have got called for a foul there.
Yep.
Could have picked up his fifth. They got to be real careful there. You're going to probably see a lot of sub in here, try and preserve that last foul there.
That brings Panito back into the lineup for Sunrise. The foul, I think away from away from the ball. Yep, the second foul, I think, on Dick. Third personal, excuse me. And it is a 1-and-1 for Julian Phillips. So fouls, a little bit of an issue for Sunrise. Clintman and Dick both out there with 3 right now. Of course, on the bench is Corin with 4.
Again, opportunities here. They're only down 6. They were down, what was it, 11, 10. It's been, they just haven't, Sunrise hasn't been able to keep that lead for the whole game. You know, like,
right.
It's been 14. It was quickly 14, but it was 12 for a while, and then it was just 10, and now we're back to 6, and we have 5 minutes left, and it feels like we're going to have some drama. Does it not feel like we're going to have drama?
We got drama.
No, I mean some more.
We're going to have drama. Yeah.
This, and the crowd is just, you know, again, this is that dry environment. It's hard.
Right.
There's no real, like, you know.
You almost want to say when they come into an event like this,
pick a side.
Pick a side, whichever.
And please cheer and don't sit and watch.
Both are good by Hunter. 60-52, just under 5 to go.
Just a 3-star probably makes about a little sense. Going to Baylor, he can really guard. He's strong. That's a great closeout. It's fantastic. That's like textbook closeout, especially like pin him in the corner, didn't let him get back to the middle of the floor. Was going to give up a little bit of baseline if he had it or wanted it. Big turnover.
Pass just a little errant there from Jordan Ross. Julian Phillips couldn't get to it. And an unforced turnover kind of, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Terrace Reed back in.
Here we are back to 8 again. Let's see if we see if Sunrise can get a bucket. They need one. Mitchell looks like he's maybe ready to go back in. Yep, here he comes off the bench. They need him. They're going to need him to close this thing out.
He is going to test it along the sideline there. You see him bouncing at the bottom of your screen. Benito out. Grady Dick lines it up, knocks it down.
That is huge.
15 for Grady Dick in the game.
Talk about a pressure situation and stepping up and making it.
Now the lead up to 11. Down low, Benito.
Clean. The block. There we go.
Mark Mitchell, by the way, testing out the leg, but does not check in to the game.
I don't know if they necessarily feel like, I mean, as long as they can keep this thing about 8 to 10, Panino fouled him. Held him. Just got caught up. His arms got caught up a little bit. You're always going to get that call. He didn't do it on purpose or anything, but I think if you're Coach Barnwell, as long as you're at 8, 10, 11 12 points here, you just, Mark, you can take the night. The rest of, you can just sit next to me. You don't want to mess that up.
Get it down to 4.
They got a
5.
month. Yeah, I mean, they got over a month to. This is about winning a national title, GICC national championship. This isn't. Yes, you want to win this game, but if it's only. Okay. Look at me. Tells you how much I know.
Yeah.
Here he comes back in, I think.
All right.
They wanted to check him in after the made free throw, but he didn't make it.
Down low, Panito wide open. Nice feed.
He's given them a couple of nice plays.
Right.
For, like the third post that they, he's like the third center.
Well, and again, go do your role, right?
Right. He's done a tremendous job of that. Sunrise is really well coached. Not saying Link isn't, but Sunrise, man, it's been pretty impressive to see.
The lead is
big
at
mismatch
12.
here. We'll see if he can take advantage. Man,
Walsh throws it in the corner for Mayo.
Air ball.
Reed.
Oh.
Grabs the rebound, and it will be Terrace Reed going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Grady Dick tried to get that charge call, little floppy charge call thing again.
Yep.
That wasn't happening on that play.
4 on Dick.
Yeah, he's about to take a seat for a minute, probably, maybe a minute, or maybe not. He did take a nice shot in the face. See how, if he's blood there or not. Yeah, he's going to come out. Yeah, he got popped.
Hey, lock up, don't know.
19 points for Terrace Reed Jr. in the game, but the lead is 11 for Sunrise with a little over 3 minutes to go. It's Hunter with his dribble. Coming down the lane. Oh, that was stripped on the way up, and off his own leg was Klintman. I think that was Reed that got the deflection as Bobby was going down the right side. And the turnover back to the Lions. Trey Green brings it up for Link, hands it off to Phillips. Now Mayo. Reed working down there in the post, but Klintman doing good on defense, and then Walsh gets free.
Yeah,
good finish.
Finishing around the bit. As he gains, size, he gets to college weight program and all that stuff, he's missed some bunnies and finishes at the rim and stuff. He will be able to finish that a lot more, like he did right there.
Yep. In and back to the corner, the three from Middleton.
That would have been big. The rebound. Offensive rebound. They've gotten a ton of offensive rebounds tonight.
Blocker making another play. Keeps it alive and resets the shot clock. And now a timeout for Sunrise. Needed one there. 2:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. A 9-point lead for the Buffaloes.
It's a full timeout.
We will take a break as well. We'll come back to Grand Island in the Heartland Hoops Classic right after this.
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Welcome back to the Heartland Hoops Classic. The show before the big show tomorrow. 7 games on tap. We start them up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we go all night. We will
12 hours from now.
12 hours from now. We will be probably about this point in the night for Link Academy taking on Wasatch Academy. Excited to see Wasatch out of Utah.
Saw them practice today.
Yep.
I wasn't going to call it a walkthrough, but it was a practice. Saw them practice today. Have some shooters. Should be a decent matchup. We'll see if they're going to have to shoot it really well to beat Link, though. I know that. Unless, oh, man. Just lost them.
And Layden Blocker has up to 10 points now, and he made sure that Trey Green knew that Layden got him that time. Walsh throws it up for Green for 3.
Big 3.
Timeout for Link. They're down to 1 timeout remaining after this one. The lead is 8. Mike, off the top of your head, any other matchups that you're excited to see tomorrow? Well, the Class A one's probably at the top, right?
I want to see Grand Island, Isaac Trout. He's headed to Virginia. Top 50, 60 player, depending on where you look or whatever, in the country. He's, he's kind of not all they got, but he's basically all they got.
He's a good chunk.
Yeah, a 24.5 points and 13 rebounds a game chunk.
That's a big chunk.
That's a big chunk. But him against Omaha Westside, the #1 team in Nebraska, they don't have a bunch of size at all. Their biggest size they got is Logan Wilson, who's 6'6", and Isaac's 6'9", like point forward, right?
Right.
So will Omaha Westside use a Reggie Thomas, who is a big, strong, built guard that has played some post defense, even though he's like 5'11", because he's so strong.
Yeah.
So and maybe kind of cut or he gets an elbow and a side and just sits there the whole time. I mean, he did that against Jason Green earlier this year, who's committed to Creighton or signed with Creighton. At one point was a top 150 player in the country too. So it's just that's probably the matchup that I'm most interested in seeing. I do think that will be pretty good. And if Link can't come back here, doesn't feel like they're going to, but how do they bounce back after one, the first loss of the year,
right, and
two, playing Wasatch? I think they will, because I think the environment will be big. It's normally sold out or really close.
Yep.
I guess 2 years ago when with COVID stuff, it had to be 50% capacity, but it still felt like a lot of people were in the gym. There's a lot of people in this gym, but I think there'll be just a little more of an environment.
Layden Blocker with a couple of free throws makes the first. He's up to 11 points in the game.
He's had a nice game.
It really. Had the basket right at the end of the first half.
That was a huge
Has made
play.
a couple of nice plays throughout this second half.
Blocker from Maumelle, Arkansas. Maumelle, Arkansas.
Maumelle.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. He has offers from Auburn, Arkansas, Ole Miss. Ole Miss kind of offers everybody, but they do. But it's, SEC.
And Green gets the roll.
Big three. See if they can get another quick turnover.
Ooh, that was close. Walsh got that deflection.
Close.
Very close.
Oh, there's Wasatch right there.
Yeah.
Right on the baseline. They were here watching. Yeah. They were here watching the game tonight. Yeah, definitely doing some scouting. Frankly, you're in Grand Island, Nebraska. What else? What else are kids from, Utah are going to do? Probably got a nice meal tonight, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
See if they start fouling, maybe. No.
Under a minute to go.
Definitely don't want to foul now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, whoa.
Oh, and I think Jordan Walsh didn't get the right message there from Coach.
Yeah. Coach even was not happy there.
Yep.
That late in the shot clock, you just let it play out.
It'll be Scotty Middleton at the free throw line. 9 points for Scotty in the game. 6'7" junior. The lead up to 7.
Big free throws there. Especially, they didn't, again, you pointed out earlier in the game, they didn't shoot it well from the free throw line in the first half.
4 of 5 in the first half, 4 of 9 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, much better.
Good timeout, got to stop the clock. Great timeout there.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the final timeout for Link. So a 6-point game, 37 seconds to go. Mike, shot clock is only an issue for about 7 more seconds. So, if how does Sunrise want to approach this final seconds of this game?
Well, first of all, you just want to be strong with the ball because you're going to get fouled. If you're Link, you have to foul. You just do. We'll see if they bring anybody in. They do have some foul trouble. There are a couple guys in 4. You don't obviously want to foul out, but you just have to get a foul. It's more important to stop the clock here and hope they don't make free throws like they weren't earlier in the game. Down the stretch here, they've been really good from the stripe, but that you just foul. You just extend the game, extend the game, extend the game. Foul, get to the basket. Foul, get to the basket. Foul, get to the like. You want 4 or 5 more possessions here if you're Link, if you can.
If you can, yep.
Yeah, which you should be able to if you foul quick enough and if you score quick enough.
Sunrise will go a length of the floor here.
No timeouts left.
Yep.
Link does. So Sunrise can take that kind of full 5 seconds after the ball, picking it up, take your time because the clock still runs.
Right. Saw that.
Nebraska
West.
State championship game, or semifinal game last year was tremendous play. They just let the ball sit there with like 3 seconds left. Oh, you're not going to foul? I probably would have. Now you got it. You got to do it now.
You got to do it. There we go. The foul from Green.
Quick trap. I get that quick trap turnover. Me personally, I probably would have just done it quicker.
If you didn't steal the inbounds,
real quick,
you got to foul that.
If you don't steal the inbounds or you can't get a quick turnover, very quick turnover, then I wouldn't have let 4 more. I don't think the idea for a coach was to let 4 more passes happen. But there's still 27 seconds. Got plenty of time. It's just now you can't settle for threes here. You just get to the rim and extend it. I had this conversation with my brother actually about a week ago. Someone took a 3 and it was, why did you take? I thought, why do you take 3? Just get to the rim. No, he's like, no, you take the 3. I'm like, oh, all right, differing opinions, different ways of coaching it.
Yep. Reed to the block. That one. Oh, they get the foul on Middleton from behind. He thought that was pretty clean.
Body, probably got him.
Well, obviously got him.
He got off the ground real quick, though.
He sure did.
It was the right play, though. You just want 2. Quick 2. Extend the game.
Got to make them both.
Right.
Oh, nearly the second, and that's
going to be the ball game.
And it's Clintman with the exclamation mark.
Definitely the exclamation mark.
That 3 will not fall, and that is how we will end things at Grand Island here tonight. 74-65, Sunrise Academy cements their #1 standing in the country over a top 5 program in Link Academy.
That was
Fun
a great
stuff.
game.
Fun stuff.
That's great. The defensive effort and man-to-man defense. Yes, the score was 74-65. There's offensive stuff happening, but the defense in this game. I hope people, that watched, or people in the stands, or the high school kids and teams from Nebraska that were just in the gym watching, I hope they paid attention to that, because that's next level stuff.
That is excellent stuff. We are going to take a commercial break. Mike's going to run down the floor real quick, and we will be back with more and wrapping things up from the Heartland Hoops Classic, the game, before the rest of the show coming up tomorrow. Come back to us in Grand Island.
Shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at DinsdaleAuto.net.
Get presidential savings all weekend long at our President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st. Get the good chewable ice anytime with this GE Opal Ice Maker for only $5.79. Say goodbye to hand washing dishes when you purchase this GE dishwasher for only $3.99. Save $200 off all in-stock Barca Lounger this weekend only. Our special financing makes purchasing easy, no credit needed. Shop local and save at Ken's this President's Day sale, February 18th through the 21st, or shop online at kensgi.com.
right, we're back here at the Heartland Hoops Classic. The game, the feature game, highlight game, the event is what we were deeming it on the thing.
It was a heck of a game.
It was a heck of a game. Coach Barnwell, congratulations on getting a big win. Pretty big win for you guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, the hardest thing is our week. I mean, we got back from winning our league title at 2 a.m. on Monday, and it's like now our guys got, I mean, it's a school, so now our guys got homework and tests, and it's like, bang, you turn around and you got to get on the road and play the number 2 team in the country who hadn't lost a game yet. So It's like, well, congratulations on winning your league. Here's the number 2 team in the country. So it's been a heck of a week, and I'm proud of the kids to just like really lock in for 4 or 5 days. They're like, all right, we got to take care of what we got to take care of back home, and then get back on the road and be locked in.
Yeah, the just to the game, and then I have a couple more after the game too, just about the league. I want to talk about that a little bit. But Mark, it felt like in the third quarter you guys made it a concerted effort to get him the ball.
Yeah, I just feel like with our team, the way we play, we try to play together. We average like 18 or 19 assists a game, which is just it's a beautiful game. And so the fun part about our group is all 5 guys can dribble, pass, and shoot. And so it really was just kind of he was the recipient of the offense we were running and the flow. And so people obviously don't realize, but why Mark was open is because Grady's at half court and somebody has to guard him.
Yeah,
and so
if he gets on the other side of half court,
so
you're
he draws so much attention that it kind of really opens the floor up for us. And Mark was tremendous. He finished well, but you know what? Who really set the table for him was Bobby 3 or 4 times, just making great plays.
And Panito,
Valentino was phenomenal.
He came in and gave you huge minutes.
Valentino is so Bobby and Valentino are European, so they, I can say this, I guess. They know how to play a lot better than our Americans. So they cut well, they move well. They don't maybe guard as well. They're not tough, but when you run stuff, they have good feel. And so Val just seems to always be in the right place, makes the right play. His jump stop pivot to get G a 3, and then his little layup when he slipped. And those guys just know how to play. And so you got to try to stretch the defense out. And it's Grady Dick because you put so much attention on him. Fred Hoiberg's famous for the 4-pointer. Grady hits 4-pointers all the time. Yeah. And so you got a guard out there, and it really opens the floor.
He made a heck of a play, just a really good basketball IQ play when he was fouled on the 3 in the first half.
Yeah. And we've been talking like, hey, man, you're going to have to start playing out of your shot fake more because, like, at some point no one's going to let you shoot. Well, he still finds a way to get a few here and there. And
he was 42% in your guys' league.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And, obviously –
that's tremendous.
With like knowing that he's the shooter and he's the best player.
Try and take that away.
Yeah, he's still hitting 4 or 5 a game, and he's just been tremendous.
Talk about the league real quick, and then I'll let you get to your team. But really, kind of the first official year for the league, you guys win it. The toughest league in the country.
It is the most exhausting, gruesome, grueling, mentally and physically exciting, invigorating, challenging experience we've had.
Right.
It's so fun, but it will wear you out, and it's made me a better coach, and that's what I love about it. Like I'm better because of the league, and we kind of experienced it last year, and so you kind of got a little bit of a prerequisite of what you're going to do this year.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to just kind of have you guys this matchup. I mean, it's a tiny high school gym, right? But you guys are used to playing in big arenas, small gyms, all of that. But again, thank you on behalf of just, people that really love Nebraska high school sports in Nebraska for bringing your team, I think, 5 years in a row now? Or something
maybe 6,
like that.
I think.
It's been a lot.
It's been a while, yeah. But truly credit the people of Grand Island. I mean, we've kind of become a little bit of a fan favorite. It seems like it's weird. But Tino does a tremendous job. Kevin Nansel does a tremendous job. Brad, our host, is Brad's become like a friend.
He was cheering over there.
I mean, he's the best.
Out there cheering.
We got him a T-shirt, and he thinks he's on the staff now. But
I need a T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, come on, man. We'll get you one. Come on down.
I see you in the summer and stuff occasionally, and I appreciate our little bit of a relationship that we have, and thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Yep.
Thanks. All right, we'll be back, I think, to wrap up the night after this.
I was in college down in Milford. My dad owns a couple trucks, so he brings them here. He's heard about the scholarship, told me about it. I applied. But once I graduated from college, came straight here, started working right away. Here, if I have questions, all the techs are real helpful. Come talk to them. Then also got training down in Omaha we get sent to for engine and truck side. I would recommend truck center companies to people that are looking is because it's a good place to start out, really gain knowledge from here.
Become a new Strive school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at strive.tv to sign up your school to become a Strive school. Become.
One last time here in Grand Island as we wrap things up from the night before the rest of the show.
The event.
The event. We'll call it the event of the Heartland Hoops Classic. Sunrise beats Link Academy tonight, 74-65. Mike, a fun event, packed house, great athletes, great coaches. This is what we like to see in this stuff.
This will be something that I think people that were here will say, "Oh, I was there. I saw him play. Like I saw that team play. Oh, remember that time we saw Mark Mitchell, who's playing for Duke, Grady Dick, all these guys playing on TV." People will say, "Oh man, I was there. Remember that?" So it was pretty exciting.
And again, we probably can't say thank you enough. Tino Martinez, the organizer of this event. This started with, hey, let's try to get some different Nebraska matchups, right?
Right.
And it has grown and it has grown. And this year, in theory, 4 different academies that were scheduled to come in. Of course, one of them had to back out. But, man, it is so cool to be a part of this event, and we look forward to continuing this. We've got a big day tomorrow. We've got all 7 games for it. Right here on Strive TV.
Yeah, really, really great. Coach Barnwell said it best, in the post game there. He credited his kids. I mean, their league's such a grind, and beating a team for the first time, undefeated team, top 5 team in the country, 2, whatever you want to call it, 2, 3, 4, whichever poll you subscribe to. But his kids tonight, the effort they had was tremendous, specifically defensively.
Want to say thank you to our director tonight, Rambo, Roger Harpster, doing his thing, getting our cameras tonight. And we said, Mike and I and Roger, we are the adults. The rest of your program tonight, all run by students at
awesome.
Grand Island Central Catholic and from Kennesaw High School. Got to give a shout-out to the D2 football
Wood
champs.
River, too, right?
Yeah, he's got a Wood River. Oh, he's Wood River. Oh, man. Perfect, even more.
Come on, man.
I know. Well, that's great. Well, we're at Central Catholic.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to say thank you and join us tomorrow. All 7 games for the Heartland Hoops Classic from the Heartland Event Center will be coming up tomorrow morning through the day and into the night. Remember, your pay-per-view payment tomorrow gets you access to all 7 games from the Heartland Event Center. And, of course, if you're close to the area, just make the trip to Grand Island. Trust me, it'll be worth it.